Sagittarius-Capricorn, cusp collective of energy. Welcome back to Cusp of Roses for your general cosmic tarot reading. I hope that you find this live in the highest vibration possible and in good spirits. And if not, sending you so much love. Okay. If you're new here to my channel, please make sure you read through the description box below. It's going to have everything you need to know about my channel, about this reading, and resources for you to find out more about your natal chart if you're not already hip, because that's what's going to help you with this particular reading, okay? All right, before we even get into these messages, my Sagittarians, let's go ahead and offer up some gratitude into our space, or do whatever grounding practice feels right and best for you. I'm going to do the same, and then we'll see what these cards have to say. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, and all holy angels, I thank you so much for being here with me and with the Sagittarius-Capricorn Cusp Collective of Energy here on YouTube, or anyone who maybe has strong Sagittarius or Capricorn in their natal chart, or just feels drawn to this reading. I thank you so much for connecting us all in this moment and for clearing my energy and allowing me to channel the most important messages that this collective needs to hear regarding how they're being cosmically supported in the now moment, guided or influenced. And we just thank you so much for those clear guidance and the clear messages that come forward through this reading. And we thank you for your protection, your love, your mercy, the grace that you give, your presence with us in this moment, and the peace that you bring. And we love you. And so it is. All right. Oi. Just want to do one more shuffle here. Okay, Sagittarius, Capricorn energies. What you got going on? What cosmic energy is here for my Sagittarians? You have air element and communication. Okay, communicating. Vibration of 39. You have Chiron and healing. So healing communication might be coming forward towards you here, or something that you might feel guided to do, Sagittarians. One more cosmic energy. Thank you. And Mercury Retrograde and invention. Okay. Reinvention, excuse me. So Mercury Retrograde begins on May 10th. Okay, so we got 4 more days before Mercury starts to orbit in that way, kind of rewind itself a little bit. So you're definitely going to be feeling that energy, Sagittarians, okay? And I do feel like this might bring about a conversation. This is what this feels like, okay? This might bring about a conversation that will open the door or allow some wound to heal here with Chiron. Okay, for my number of people, we do have 8 here with Chiron. We have 39 breaking down into a 12, which is a 3 when it's all the way broken down with air element, and 51 breaking down into a 6. Okay, so 3, 6, and 8, 39 and 51 or 12 could be important numbers here for you or resonate with you specifically. Wow. All right, this is ready to go. We got the Ace of Wands that flipped out, Page of Wands, 6 of Swords, and the Emperor. Yeah, someone's going to feel spiritually led to communicate something to you. Okay, Sagittarians, that's what that feels like. And whatever is communicated, okay, will offer room for healing, okay? Because it feels like this person has maybe reinvented themselves. Maybe they have, they're in a new frequency, a new vibration. Or again, maybe this Mercury retrograde is going to get this person to see something, think of something, differently, okay? All right. Just waiting to see if anything else comes forward. Chiron and air element and Mercury retrograde. All right. Tell me more about Chiron, air element, and Mercury retrograde, divine. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay. What's going on with this Chiron and healing? What's healing here for my Sagittarians? Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Something centered around timing. Someone's luck or abundance might be healing. Okay. Now, Chiron, for those of you that do not know what Chiron is an asteroid. Okay. You can find where your Chiron is if you follow the Western astrology link in my description box. Okay. Put in your birth date and time and place. Get your report. It's all free. But Chiron is like the wounded warrior energy, right? So it really shows you, depending on where your Chiron is placed, what wounds you have in this particular lifetime, right? It's almost like what your Achilles heel is, okay? What your tender spots are, what you might feel wounded just naturally about, okay? Same way that people are born and they have fears and fear of heights and all of that, and it comes out of nowhere. It's kind of that energy, okay? Tell me more about Chiron and healing here for my Sagittarius Capricorns, okay? Yep, there's that Six of Swords again, and you have the King of Swords. It's almost like there's this concern around changes, and again, more communication coming here with this King of Swords. It's like trusting yourself around which way you're headed, Sagittarians, might be a little bit of a sore spot here, okay? Facing the unknown in some way with the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Swords, okay? It's like really wanting to make sure you're making the right decisions. Wondering if what you think or how you think is based in logic. Because again, you're the cusp of prophecy. So it means that you kind of have this, this keen sense ability around seeing ahead of yourself. But along with that, it's like almost doubting it in some way. I think it's in that Capricorn sense that you have. It's like, where's that Sagittarius energy wants you to be high in that philosophy and explore your faith and explore the unknown realms and just kind of allow it to be. That Capricorn energy is like, well, no, we need facts, we need truth, we need groundedness, right? Tell me more about this Chiron and healing. What else might be healing here? Ooh, the Lovers. Okay, so this could be centered around relationships for you. Maybe you feel like you don't make the best choices or decisions when it comes to relationships or the people you choose to connect with, okay? Almost like going into situations blind. Or that could be, oh, thank you, Divine. That could be your blind spot. So maybe you're clear-minded, clear-headed, level-headed, can make a lot of, you know, tough decisions easily. But when it comes to love and relationships, it's like fuzzy, okay? Tell me more about this healing. What else might be healing here? Page of Swords, okay? Your perspective, okay? Tell me more about this healing. And you got the Empress. So, and something in how you see yourself, something about how you see yourself is healing, okay? Something about how you see yourself, yeah. Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Swords for this healing. Clarify that energy. Okay. Ace of Cups. Yeah, when it comes to love, it's almost like a blind spot with this Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Swords. You don't know what you're getting into, where it's going to go, if it's going to work out or not, if it's a good thing or bad thing. Okay. Tell me more about the King of Swords and the Lovers. Two of Pentacles. Maybe part of you, that's what I'm saying. It's juggling between logic and imagination almost. Like allowing things to be, yeah, you got Temperance here. There you are. There you are. So maybe there's this energy of like attracting maybe lovers in the past who have juggled you. Yeah, the Tower wanted to come out. Okay. So that's definitely coming down. However you see yourself, okay, is definitely changing once with the Page of Swords, Empress, and the Temperance, okay? But with the Two of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Lovers, it's like I'm getting this energy of forgiveness. Like you might find it hard to forgive the people that you're with. Like if they are to do something that's less favorable or that maybe upsets you. It's like almost like there's this difficulty with being in the in-between almost. It's like all or nothing here, Sagittarius. And I feel as if that works in some situations, and in other situations it's like you maybe want to learn how to kind of compromise in a way. This also could be finding it very difficult to find partners who understand or appreciate the efforts you put in your career or behind your work. Like maybe that's been a situation or a sore spot, like not having enough time for love or relationships. So when you are dating someone, maybe they feel like you are juggling them and the and your work, like, or that you have a hard time finding a work-life balance. Right? So you'll be all business, King of Swords, right? But no pleasure, the Lovers. So finding it hard to find time for love, but then also pursue what you need to pursue or navigate your career. Maybe that could be a bit of a sore spot here, okay? So there is this feeling of self-love that's coming in. Yeah, you got the Star, okay, and the Tower that wanted to come out. But yeah, it's seeing yourself in your true essence here with this Temperance and the Empress and the Page of Swords. It's like looking at yourself as worthy of what it is that you desire when it comes to love, or maybe this isn't love here. Maybe this is career. You tell me, okay? Whatever this is with the Empress, this is Venus. It's love, okay? It's centered around love and relationships. I just don't know, Sagittarius, that you actually see yourself clearly. Okay? Like, and what I mean by that is, like, I don't know that you truly are aware or fully aware all that you have to offer in relationships and all that you do bring to those types of partnerships and those types of connections, those lovers' energies. A lot of abundance, a lot of love. Okay? I think it's also maybe seeing yourself as capable of finding that work-life balance, because maybe part of you tells yourself that you're not good at that, or, you know, relationships just aren't my thing. It's like, how much of that narrative is actually based in truth, Sagittarius? I'd question that, okay? Let's look at this communication. Thank you so much, Divine. Tell me, what is this communicating? What's this air element all about? Okay, 9 of Wands. Ooh. Okay, so might have touched on a wound there. Tell me more about this air element energy for Sagittarius. Okay, you got the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. I almost get this energy of not feeling fulfilled. Maybe that's the honest communication you need to have with yourself or the Divine here, okay? That's what I mean. It's like, how much of it is that you just aren't good at it? So no, I don't think that that's true. I think you are good at relationships here, Sagittarians. It's just, yeah, it's just you maybe having some hangups around, is what you have to offer in a relationship enough? Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Because maybe, again, it's like, yeah, this feels very, very delicate. Okay, so I just want to make sure that I'm being respectful of y'all, because this is just a general reading. This isn't personal, okay? Tell me more about this communication before I say anything else. Yeah, you got the moon, okay? That's what I mean. The Nine of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles can be looked at as almost like a feeling of failure, like projected failure. And that's what I mean. It's like there's some wounding here. There's some exhaustion maybe around getting into these lover situations, but then it not going anywhere. That's maybe what I was saying, feeling with the blind. It's like when it comes to love, you maybe get a little blinded, and not in the sense of like blinded by the love, but you just can't see as far ahead in the situation as you're used to in other aspects of your life. So again, King of Swords, when it comes to your career or having to strategize or showing up in the workspace, it's like you can see months ahead, you can see trends, you can spot all of that, you're super good. When it comes to love, it's like, I don't know where I'm headed. I don't know where I'm going. Six of Swords. I don't know what's going to come out of this Wheel of Fortune. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like I can't see as far ahead. And maybe that's a good thing. And I think that's what this transformation here, or this shift of energy with the Page of Swords, the Empress, and the Temperance, it's like, that's a good thing, because love is unpredictable. Love can't be measured out all like that, right? Like it's not meant to be, it's meant to be experienced, Sagittarius, not strategized. And that's no knock. It's like it's a safety measure. Again, this is all centered around a wound and your healing. It's like it feels safer when you can kind of anticipate the next steps or kind of see where this is headed. But when you have to sit in it, you have to go with the flow. You can't see the finish line when it comes to these lovers' connections, okay? That's where I think you start to doubt yourself. Yeah. Tell me more about this communicating. Yeah, and that's what has to shift and change here. Ten of Swords and the Strength card. You have to find that strength to face this moon energy, the unknown. It's dark for a reason, right? It's okay to not know where it's gonna go. It's okay. And I understand it's the fear of not wanting to fail at something, because this is definitely an energy that does not like to fail, or to not experience success in things that they pursue or involve themselves in, right? But that's where the mind has to transform here. Ten of Swords, right? It's all about how you show up, what you give, and what you're open to receiving. Because some of you might be in the mode of constantly giving, but not necessarily being open to receiving. Some of you maybe are in the mode of always receiving, but not really open to giving, okay? But I do feel that with this coming under the Nine of Wands, I feel like, Sagittarius, I don't think this collective I'm tapped into has an issue with giving. It's just not seeing the receiving part. That gets someone to second guess themselves. Again, am I enough? Am I have to offer? Is this, you know, it's that whole realm of thought. Tell me more. Let's clarify. Tell me more about this Nine of Wands and Seven of Pentacles energy when it comes to this communication. Yeah, fears. Fear of failure. The fear of it not going where you want it to go, or it not growing. And then taking that if it doesn't, like, let's say, yeah, there are going to be some lover situations and connections that aren't going to grow or end up the way that you wanted them to. Don't internalize that, though. Here you are in that Capricorn energy. Don't internalize it. Okay? Just because those lovers connections didn't work out the way that you wanted them to, or the way you hoped, or the way you saw it, right? Doesn't mean that it didn't serve its purpose. And it doesn't mean that there's anything necessarily wrong with you, right? It's just everybody has improvements to do. Everybody has growth and things to learn, and that's just what it serves. So, I feel like, yeah, 10 of Cups. That's what I'm saying. 6 of Pentacles and the Moon and the 10 of Cups. To clarify, it's wanting that happiness, wanting balance and harmony, wanting to feel emotionally fulfilled. Like I said earlier, it's like this fulfillment. And when you don't feel that fulfillment, it's like you either take it harshly on yourself here, Sagittarians, like really, really maybe to a point where it's a little too much, right? With the Devil and the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Swords, yeah, it's like you almost beat yourself up about it. Tell me more. Tell me more about the 10 of Swords and the Strength card for air element. Okay. Yeah, 10 of Wands. You take on the burden. You take on the responsibility. You take it all on yourself here, Sagittarians. And maybe this could even be the situation. Maybe you're attracting partners who let you do that, who aren't accountable for their portion of this. 6 of Pentacles, right? That's what I'm saying. It's a meeting in the middle, but it feels like you'll meet this person 90 and only allow them to come 10, right? Or they'll expect you to come 90 and you do it and they're only there 10. It has to be somewhere in that middle, that 50-50. I also get this energy that it might be hard for you to let go. Okay? Might be hard for you to let go. If you haven't already, Sagittarians, make sure you follow me on Instagram, because I've been channeling a lot of these messages around letting go. Okay? And posting little snippets, posting affirmations, all of that on there. So make sure you guys are tuning into that if you're interested, okay? But yeah, it's... I feel like this is you being honest with yourself about, again, yeah, 4 of Wands, what it is that you want and what it is that you desire, and what actions are getting you close to that and what actions are pulling you away from that, okay? Let's look at this Mercury retrograde. What's going on here? How is Mercury retrograde affecting Sagittarians? Remember, that starts on the 10th. Yeah. Mercury retrograde might bring in some justice here for you. Got the Hermit. I love when Justice and the Hermit comes out together, because it truly means that this Mercury retrograde is going to allow you, Sagittarians, to come into a deeper balance within yourself. Okay? Again, where you're overdoing it, taking on more energy, more accountability than you need to when it comes to these situations, running yourself into the ground about it, right? Beating yourself up, 10 of Swords. It's like there's going to be this balance, the Strength card, right? To come out of that. And again, Page of Swords, Temperance, and the Empress. It's like see yourself a little clearer, okay? So justice is coming in for Mercury retrograde. We love to see that. And I think you're definitely going to feel that, especially with that Hermit, okay? Tell me more. 2 of Cups. Ooh. Which, yeah, could be partnerships, could be past lovers, past connections. Maybe that's what's being communicated here, okay? So getting some sort of closure for some of y'all, that could be the case, okay? Some of you, the closure is going to happen internally. I don't feel like a person will come back. It's just you'll gain closure around these situations that you've been in, or these connections. Others of you, this 2 of Cups is just representative of your own internal balance. Like I say, your higher self, your lower nature coming into balance, your masculine, your feminine vibration coming into balance, okay? It's, take it how it resonates, okay? Take it how it resonates. Tell me more about this Mercury retrograde energy for Sagittarius-Capricorn. Yeah, you got the 5 of Pentacles. I just heard lack. Some of you, yeah, this could be very, yeah, I feel like a lot's going to be illuminated for you, Sagittarians, in this Mercury retrograde. Again, around your own actions, around your own behaviors when it comes to this Lover's energy. For good and for bad, okay? Yeah, you got the Nine of Cups. I think what also might be coming clear is that someone maybe feels ready for their next partnership, relationship, connection with the Nine of Cups, the Two of Cups, and Justice. Something that you wished for might be coming forward here. Yeah, you got the Queen of Swords because someone now knows how to stand up. You do have a true pair here now, King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Okay? Remember, Mercury retrograde is that energy of reinvention. So it's reinventing yourself to a certain extent here where there's no longer this sense of lack that you maybe feel, okay? Or again, that lack could be tethered to that Chiron energy, so make sure you check out your Chiron placement, okay? Queen of Swords knows how to set for themselves, right? They know how to say what's on their mind. They also know how to discern, okay? When someone's being honest, when they're not, when someone's making sense, when they're not, right? It's just not really being up with the BS. And for some of you, that energy of like people expecting you to carry this whole load here when it comes to partnerships and relationships, doing more work than you need to, okay? That's maybe you showing up in a new vibration, okay? All right, let's clarify. Tell me more. Clarify the Justice and the Hermit, Divine, when it comes to this. Oh, okay. Four of Cups. Four of Cups. Yeah, that's honestly, it's a good space to be in. Because this is the time, okay, Mercury retrograde, I think, is going to bring you deeper into yourself here, Sagittarius, so that you can fully understand what it is that you want and that you desire, what might be missing out of the situations that are in front of you or the ones that you've already experienced, okay? Tell me more about the Two of Cups and the Five of Pentacles for Mercury retrograde. Ace of Wands. Ooh. Okay. That's like I said, somebody might be ready for a new connection, new energy, new relationships, new partnerships. Okay, with the Ace of Wands, it's like wanting to feel that spark again, wanting to feel that fire again for when it comes to love. I think for a minute it's just been a little lackluster and or just not being in the mood. If you've been in that Hermit energy, it's just like, not open to it. But that's changing. Love that. Okay, so an Ace of Wands is here and the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups, okay? And the Nine. Tell me more about the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Swords for Mercury reinvention. Yeah, brand new beginning. The Fool. Brand new you. A whole brand new you, Sagittarians. And that's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. All right, let's see what the potential outcome of all of this energy might be, or the highest energy possible, okay? And then we'll check in on what you need to focus on specifically, Sagittarius. Okay, tell me more, Divine. Oh, enlightenment. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So this Mercury retrograde is definitely going to bring in a lot of awareness, a deeper awareness, okay? Around what it is that you want, what it is that you desire, what it is that you need, who you truly are, like the whole full circle of it, especially with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? What else might be the highest outcome for this energy? Okay, that's too many. Tell me more. What's the highest outcome of this reinvention? Oof. Relaxation. Yeah, so it's learning how to sit back and not do all the work, especially when it comes to love and relationships. It's 50-50. Six of Pentacles. Okay? I'm not necessarily saying match energy and effort, but in a sense, it's like, I just think gone are the days here, Sagittarians, where you attract people and lovers and partners that are low effort because you're the one that's doing all of it, right? I think that that version of yourself is being laid to rest here. Okay? Being reborn from. What else? Woo. Focus. Yeah. Sharper mind, sharper focus. Okay? Clarity really is what that's telling me. Okay, so definitely spend some time in your own energy here, especially during Mercury retrograde. Balance out what needs to balance out within your own energy. And then be open to this new beginning and these new desires and this Ace of Wands and this Fool energy, okay? And the Ace of Cups. All right. So with focus being out here, what does Sagittarius need to focus on when it comes to this energy? Okay. Adventures stays coming out. You have adventures, okay? Transformation. Love to see that. And stillness. Okay? So again, like I've been saying, this is a huge, huge reinvention of who you are, how you show up, especially when it comes to this wounding here and this lover's energy. This Adventures is giving me Ace of Wands energy. It's like a new inspiration, new excitement, new places, new things that kind of spark your soul, like that fire back within you here, Sagittarius, okay? And whenever you feel that imbalance or whenever you feel like you might be overworking yourself, exhausting yourself, get still, okay? Refocus the mind, refocus on relaxing, sitting back, okay? All right, Sagittarius, this has been a very, very interesting reading and lovely for you all. I hope that this served you well. This has been your cosmic energy spread. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comment section below whenever you do find this. I appreciate it. And if it does connect with you, resonate with your story, or kind of feel as if that's where you're evolving towards or dealing with in the now moment, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I thank you for everybody who did tune in live here. And again, make sure you are checking out my channel memberships. If you're interested in any of those perks or that content, I encourage you to sign up. But if not, no harm, no foul, no worries, no stress, no problem. All right, Sagittarians, I will see you all in our next one. Namaste.